Welcome to Toad TV. I'm Mary Beth.
I am Helen.
We are the creative hands and minds behind Toad Hollow, and welcome. It is Friday, February. I got the month right.
24th.
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 I think
25th.
So. 25th.
25th. Because
Wait a minute.
Sunday is the 27th and today is Friday.
I have the calendar right in front of me. It's the 25th. All right. So, welcome. Oh my God, it's been a day and it's only 11:30. It has just been, there's so much going on. There really is just craziness. Craziness, but all good for you. So, shall we talk about the Hugo?
Sure.
It's the most important thing. Let's
Right.
talk about the Hugo. It's all about the Hugo.
The Hugo started puppy school yesterday. The Hugo didn't go to the first day of puppy school, just the Helen.
Yeah.
And we got to do it on the Zoom. It was all just a introductory hour telling you what to expect kind of thing. But she also gave us some really good tips for learning to live with your little bundle of joy. So
She keeps referring to him as a teenager. And like many teenagers, he is bored and he will just go off and do whatever pleases him. So you
Right.
have to keep an eye on him. And
this is very true.
yes, it is.
So it was a good hour session. But next week he starts basic training. So
He's going to boot camp.
right. But to get him ready for it, we took him to some socialization this week. He got to go to the dog park for the first time. And the first day we went, since we are not in a heavily populated area at the moment, it's a
You could say that.
hit or miss whether anybody's going to be at the dog park. And the first day we went, there was a dog there, and he was a little Shiba Inu named Uzi.
Yeah.
3 years old, I think.
Yes.
Oh my God, they just ran like crazy. It
They
was
did.
the greatest thing in the world.
He was having
mean,
such a good time.
oh my God, he was so happy.
And Drew would join in for a little bit, and then she'd come over and bark at us to give her treats.
Right.
So that is basically Drew's MO.
And that has
Is
been
that-
Drew's MO at the dog park since she was a puppy.
Right.
So
I'm here. I will walk around with you. Now give me treats.
she would always go and like be the mayor and put everybody in line, and then that was okay. Whatever, we're walking by ourselves now.
Right.
Yeah, Spike
Spike
was off in the
always-
corner sniffing a flower or something. Whatever Spike would do.
Spike never really wanted to interact. And Drew would interact her a little bit, but then she would come racing over and
Yeah.
join us.
Yeah, the dog park there was just to give them some scope. With Spike and Drew was just to give them
Yeah.
places to run, not necessarily to interact, because they always had each other, so they were never necessarily interested in interacting with other dogs.
No.
Including my mom's poor dog, who all he wanted to do was be one of the gang, and they were
Poor Tick.
very inclusionary.
However, we took him, and the second time we took him, there was nobody there, but he got to run, which is
Right.
good. Very good.
Because and the dog park itself is bigger than we thought it was very small, and it's very deceiving. It's quite big.
Yeah.
So gives him space to run, and we chase him, and it's fun. And then yesterday we were up seeing my brother in Red Bank, and we got to take him to a really big dog park with
Yeah, we went
lots
to the
of dogs.
to Drew's original dog park, which is Wolf Hill in Monmouth County, right by the Monmouth racetrack. If you're in the area, that is an amazing dog park.
Right.
That's a really good one.
And lots of dogs.
Yes.
We got there about 3:30, and there were just more dogs showing up constantly. And some of the bigger ones were a little intimidating for Hugo, but he held his own.
He did.
He had a couple that he was playing with that there were more his size.
Right. And he would go racing off and go off and do something, and then all of a sudden you turn around and he's right there, but next to you, just making sure that we were still there.
Right.
Which is kind of cool. I mean, that's a really nice feeling for us. That,
Yeah.
You know, he likes to go off and play, but he wants to come back and make sure that we're still there and we're okay.
Yeah, it gives me hope if he ever gets away
Yes.
that
He will actually want to
he
come back
will
at some point.
come find us.
So it's a really good thing for him that he
Right.
gets to go out and run and play around with other dogs, and then hopefully come back and crash so we can get some work done.
Yeah.
Because that's the big thing.
Right. So
It's all about the tire out the Hugo. That's what we call it, Operation Tire Out Hugo.
yes.
Okay, there was a clink in the other room, so I'm not sure what's going on.
Like a dish hitting the floor, not breaking, just hitting the floor.
We're going to hope it's him moving one of the breakfast dishes around. Okay.
We have opted to film the podcast all in one motion and therefore leave the dogs in another room.
Yes.
So.
We're going to try and get through it in one take. This is one take Friday. No editing whatsoever. It's just one take all the way through. All right. So, well, that ended very quickly because I said something I wasn't supposed to say, and now she's got to edit.
So now one take Friday is done. That's it. Podcast over.
Anyway, we were just on the phone with one of our favorite designers who is going to be designing our project for May.
Yeah. So.
For Maryland Sheep and Wool.
So we know where we're going in May. It's going to be all a big reveal at Maryland Sheep and Wool. It's a big one. And she was so excited to hear where we were going and that she came up with something. It's perfect.
It is. It's absolutely perfect.
All we have to do now is dye the yarn for her so
and get it
she
to
can
her.
actually, make it. But yeah, it's very exciting. So
right. So that is
also
coming
kind
up.
of terrifying how close Maryland is. Because all of a sudden we're getting emails from the committee and it's just like, why are you? Oh yeah, that's why. That's why you're bothering me so early.
Well, also it's really frightening how soon Maryland is, and we have 2 other projects that we're dyeing yarn for before that.
It was a period of hyperventilation. We're like, oh, okay. So we have to dye for the Maryland project, and then we have 2 other designers who are designing. One's a mystery.
Yes. That's going to be starting.
And they're both kind of mysteries.
Yeah, the mystery is starting April 1st. So that one is
And that's going to be like a mystery knit along.
yes. So that is going to be, we're going to be able to talk a little bit more about that, I think, on next Friday.
Right.
But that is something really exciting that we're doing. And then there's another designer that designed a knitting game, and we're providing yarn for that for her, 4 different colorways that you get to choose to do that.
And then the way the shawl works is you play the game as to deciding what your next section is going to be.
Right.
So everybody's shawl is unique.
Right. So we're putting together color combinations for that. That's going to be coming up soon, so that it's really exciting that we've got our yarn in a bunch of different things. They're going to be really kind of cool. And you know how we are about getting mysteries and opening projects and
right.
Or opening and surprise things, that kind of thing. We really enjoy it. So this is going to be fun.
Yes.
All right. So also we're going to need some sample knitters because we need all this knit up quickly. Right. So we're going to be reaching out to some of our sample knitters. So there is that. That's the big thing. It's all this stuff that's coming up.
Yeah. Yeah. Just all this. And then Tuesday is the release of the new collection for us. That's exciting.
Yes, I put up.
We're not ready for it yet.
I put the door up on Instagram today, so you can on Instagram and Facebook. You can go there and leave a comment. Tell us where you think we're going. We have gotten a couple of comments. We are not going to New Zealand. I'm very sorry. That would be a wonderful place to go, but not New Zealand.
I have seen one person that got it right.
Okay.
So.
All right. I won't say any more of what it's not, because that person might think that. Oh
yeah.
All right, so Patreons, you get a sneak peek on Sunday night. We will be putting up pictures, and if you are going to be part of our knit night, you will see the actual yarn. And then on Tuesday at noon Eastern Standard Time, we will be live on the YouTubes.
Live streaming.
Showing you
extravaganza.
Yep.
Not really. But
it will be live.
Yes. It will probably be an extravaganza.
And just
in
the circus that is our lives. But yeah, that's where we are. Okay, one more edit. I think that is it.
I cannot work under these conditions.
Oh my gosh, I think that is going to be us for us. That is going to be us for us. That is going to be it for us. We have a full afternoon plan, so we are going to go get started. We hope you guys have an amazing, wonderful weekend.
Go forth and create.
We will see you on Monday for a regular podcast, Tuesday for our grand reveal, Sunday at 4 o'clock for our knit night for our Patreons. Oh my God, I don't know why we're hyperventilating.
Yeah, no big deal.
Oh my gosh. There's so much going on.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Yes. Bye.